Hey everyone, this is Michael Chuah.
Yo, I'm 𝙒𝙊𝘾𝙃.
Welcome back to my artist story.
Yay.
Yay.
Another episode, another week, another episode.
Yeah, we've been keeping up the pace. So hope everyone enjoy every episode and
Try to do more before you travel again. Then
okay lah, it's not that frequent compared to the last time.
Traveling for overseas,
like,
right?
This year we kind of like really slow down a lot.
Just us lah, just two of us lah.
Yeah, just two of us. I
The
mean,
rest
like,
all still traveling around lah.
do you feel lonely for not attending overseas toy event?
Yes, the FOMO feeling getting stronger every time.
Yeah, man.
When you start seeing them at the airport.
Man.
The photo at the airport, right?
Then,
like,
when they reach
the poster that they are attending this event for next week or something. Then after it, slowly more and more info, more and more photo. Then until they are there, then it's like,
until they did, and then they set up, and then
because sometimes they still update in the group chat, like telling us like what is happening. They see who say hi.
Yeah.
Then it's like.
But because to me, like last time, like every month we will have like a gathering with all the toy designer. But miss the feeling.
Yeah, it usually is like a reunion kind of thing lah. One year see a few times, which is like a very normal thing for us. Then suddenly it's like no more.
Hopefully we'll join back lah. Hopefully we'll join back.
I mean, this one also mainly is like we both sort of like last year. So I decided to not like
kind of take a break. I think
not like entirely stop doing toys. It's just like we changed our direction to focus on something else beside toys. I mean, the toys thing is still going on.
Yes,
it's just not like actively attending convention like the rest.
Yeah. So for all the friends on overseas, you will see us less a bit this year.
I mean,
but definitely you can tune into YouTube and see us every week.
I mean, we still keep in touch on social media. Like we still comment, like, or like they also saw like our posts or comment sometimes like. Thinking like they might see us in the next event.
Yeah.
But it's like don't want to break their heart lah. It's like only closer to that. Like actually I'm not going.
Yeah, but we still receive some gift from them as well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for those who still remember us.
No, we although we are not attending toy event, we also like work on our own stuff. Like Edward yourself, you've been like attending a lot of local event lately.
Yeah. The smaller one, and I mean definitely for the toys side, it's not the main focus on for all these events that I attend other than Super Toy Fest. So the rest of the event is more on merchandise, more on sort of like introduce my character to the public through other products lah.
Yeah. You're sort of like expanding into merchandise as well, and also like putting more effort on the characters' content as well. Right?
Yeah, basically it's just I mentioned before late last year decided need to cut down. Mainly it's because of the budget and then the cost of traveling. So want to be more presence in local crowd, local community, local crowd. So want to be in person to really tell people like want to be more active and introduce my character to more people locally first.
Okay.
So because I think at the beginning I jumped straight out to follow you guys for toy conventions overseas without really building my brand locally. So
we're more like like a factory that every month we have to like think of what kind of colorways or like what's the next trend gonna be.
That time the focus is all more on the toy side. Then the merchandise, I think once a while we print some stickers or some postcard to probably give out to the visitors or exchange with other artists to introduce ourselves, that kind of thing. So not really use it to sell or to bring more people to know our things. So I think now I feel like, okay, I need to change a bit to focus more on the smaller stuff to let more people know my brand, and then hopefully eventually they'll get to accept and then start buying the toys also eventually.
So the toys will be like not the major, it will be like one of the merch.
One of the more high end merch, I would say. Because like the people usually maybe spend within 50 ringgit.
Like when they first like encounter your character, maybe they will just buy some small stuff first.
Yeah, I think stickers and postcard, that kind of things.
When they get familiar with your work or they see more, then they will start to support bits by bits.
Yeah, so it's like to build that part first lah. That's why this year I changed to this side.
How's the response so far? Like you attend a lot of events, like almost back to back. I see you like
also almost
super active in most of the local events.
Also feel lucky, because previously when say want to be more active locally, also trying to avoid all the ACG event.
Yes.
Because definitely we know that the crowd is not our crowd. So for luckily during these few months that there's more organizer that trying to do event catered more on the original characters, more on not for fan art, on really more for craft, more for art. So I mean, lucky enough that they are first time organizing also, so managed to got a booth there.
Yes.
In a very reasonable price, and then get to enjoy and then introduce my things there. So it's like as much as like last time, we keep traveling out, but now also almost every month at least one event locally that allowed me to build my brand.
Also align with your direction as well.
Yeah, correct.
And how do you feel about exploring this new I would call it new scene, because it's not really like toy scene. It's also not ACG. It will be more towards like maybe like zine, or maybe more on like merchandise or creator.
Yeah, I mean character merchandise. I think it is of course every time I will still put my toys out there, just to let people know like this is already a toy. It's just like now got more other things that probably more affordable by the rest. And also it allowed me to challenge myself to really expand the way I want to introduce my character. Like that time 𝘾𝙍𝙀𝘿 is a comic art festival.
Yes.
So of course they didn't emphasize like, you must have a comic, but it's very encouraged.
Yes. They want original content.
Yeah, original content is one thing, and then also encourage exhibitor to, if have better to have your own comic also. So I took up the challenge, and then I say, okay, I want to release at least one comic book for this event, which I did. And then last week is a smaller event, is Inside Zine Yard. It's organized by a college between the students and the lecturers. So of course they didn't mention anything like, you must have a zine. But because of the event, I also think like, why not take this opportunity and then push myself to, let's do some zine for the event, and also at the same time add on one more things to my merchandise side. So which I
building up your portfolio.
Yeah, so I also work out and did 2 zine for the event. So yeah, I mean, all these things is like, because usually if I attend event without objective, I will just go there, sell sticker, sell
Sell whatever,
whatever
whatever
I
you
have.
have lah.
So it's like KL Illustration Fair also, because of course you can just sell whatever you have. But I took up the chance, like, because volunteered before 2 years, right? And then you see all these artists, all these illustrators, like they create a theme for their room.
Yes.
Then the booth, so even I didn't take the room, I just take a small booth. I still want to have a theme for my thing, which come up with the kopitiam theme, and then
the first impression.
then expand the ideas of like what can I do with this theme. Then I make a coffee cup, I make things that
relate to
the theme. So like every event I try to find something to challenge myself to add on to it, and then eventually will expand to the next event. I see what else I can add in. So slowly build up the whole thing, which I feel for the past few events I really enjoy it. And then I mean I'm not afraid to admit, like, the past few events is basically I made a profit every event. Not much, but still it's not like, because
not
every
like
time
loss,
we travel
Yeah.
overseas is
Travel
always
is
a loss one, right?
Yeah, it's
So the
it's
local,
so hard to bring even. It's so hard.
So at least the local event that I attended so far is like keep motivating me, like whatever decision I made for this event, at the end of the day is like, it really bring in positive feedback, and also the money wise also, like it's coming back. It's not like really burning out money. Then the next event I do something else, and then the comic also did okay, and then also receive feedback, and then like also got a bit money to proceed for the next project. So I mean, happy enough to make that decision end of last year to let's focus locally this year, and so far now it's already end of July. I mean, I'm quite happy with the decision.
Okay. And because the way you proceed is like, because most people will start working on their characters, which they will publish. I wish they will release some merchandise, which is more towards like printed material, and then they will maybe do some very small keychains or acrylic stand or something like that. But of course, you're doing it the other way around. Wish you actually jump into the toys, the 3D figure, instead of like telling the story first, but you already have the 3D figures. So this is also when I start develop Yuri Nekosama also did the same. I released the toys first, then only I start to introduce back to the story. So how do you feel about you? Do you think like we should do like character story first, then only make toys, or make toys first, then only character story? The other way around.
I think there's no right or wrong answer at this point. Of course, we know a lot of friends who, all the illustrator friends that we know, their story is very strong, and then eventually they build up to
the
like,
fan base.
I want to make a toy now.
Yes,
so
yes.
That's how how we get to know most of the people is when they approach us to ask us about how to start making toys, because they already have very strong characters or very strong stories they want to develop and expand into toy side. So that is what they've been doing, which is I think is like the normal route.
Yep,
like,
I would say that.
Really step by step. Step by step. Like everyone already know your character, and then now is the time to like bring it out to become a 3D form that your fans or your supporter can hold in hand.
Yep, correct.
So that is the original route that is supposed to go. Like for myself, is like I draw this character. I myself already know the sort of like the backstory, why is the design is
but
like
we
that.
never actually
really tell. It's like once a while we post something that a bit mentioned a bit,
but it's not that complete.
Not really complete. Even to the point now, like I did the zine for previous event, only sort of like I want to
start to like
introduce like why this character is like that, why is it like that. Of course, that I mean we sort of like U-turn.
I felt that way
You
because
didn't
in
follow the sequence.
previously I when I'm doing comics, right, it has to be from the character, then it expand to stories. When there's enough like readers or like fan that support you, then only you start to like generate image.
Yeah,
then
correct.
only you jump into the toy part because that's the most expensive, the costing.
Yeah.
So but because of we like toys, we just immediately wanted to like make our own toys without any solid background. Then only we start to turn back. Then only start to build stories for that.
Yeah.
So, but I felt that any newcomers, if you wanted to make your own character, I would suggest you save the budget to build your story first.
Yeah.
Then slowly build, attend events. Then only when you have confidence enough, then only you start doing toys. That path would be more smoother, I would say.
Smoother, yeah, because by then you already know. Sometimes like we draw a lot of characters in the story, right? Like for us, we only have one character.
Yeah.
And then immediately that is going to be a toy. Then only we start to like, oh, let's build the universe. Sometimes the side character when you're building, then maybe your friend or someone was like, hey, this is okay, right? I think this will be better or something. But by then we already jump into like the budget already go to one character that is like a main one. So if let's say you start your stories or what, you're building, from there you can see the reaction, like which character get more response. Then maybe that time you only choose like, okay, why not this character will be more lead the story. Like you can slowly change the dynamic instead of you already locked down like, oh, this is my main character. I I want to make this one into toy. That like actually maybe the small character at the side is more famous, but you're already too late.
It's like minion case.
Yeah, like you're already too late, right? So I mean the whole build up the stories, at least you sort of like also doing market research.
Like testing out the market.
See their response, and then only you decide like which one you want to throw all your money into, make into a toy. So advisable lah. As much as we are not following that part.
Yes.
I mean, if right now, if like we have a new idea come out, right? I think best is go through the safer route instead of like throw everything and then just start doing toys and then only slowly come back again.
Yeah, because I've been doing like 𝘎𝑗𝑘𝑜-sama for at least 7 years plus, and then I will just keep introduce 𝘎𝑗𝑘꿼 and also like Froggy. And then of course there's also side character, but the side characters, if I show to the audience, most people will definitely pick the main character instead of the side character because the main is the main character lah. So sometimes I also like hesitate to like, should I like really like focus more on the side character instead, like rather than, of course the main is still the main, but sometimes I want to write some stories about the side character as well.
Like they are not just appearing in your poster or your art print. So we'll have more things to see in one page.
I mean, like they have their own
their own stories.
They will just interact with the main character lah.
I mean, this is one thing. Like the time I did the kopitiam one also, like when you suggest like, oh, he should have someone to interact with, like Dudu should have someone to interact with, then I come up with 2 more characters that I used to draw, but it's like, hey, these 2 fit into the team of the kopitiam team, so I bring them in and then give them some characteristic, like this is what like I also include that thing, introduction in the comic book also, that kind of things. But of course, like Michael, when he first saw that, it's like, hey, the Milo dinosaur very nice. Like,
okay, we always get feedback like the one that we wanted to push never get any attention. But the one we just simply draw and people think it's nice.
It's like, hey, I think this one good. I like the background, the story and the characteristic of this character. It's like, Then actually, the following event actually someone actually suggested, are you going to turn this into toys? Like, no,
Let them wait.
because the budget is not there anymore. So it's like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Okay. Let them wait. Let them
Yeah,
wait.
let them wait. Of course, it always like there are a lot of suggestions and noises lah.
But sometimes I also felt that the side character is always like more interesting than the main character, because sometimes when we plan for the main characters, right, we put a lot of like
We
restriction.
think too much.
Yeah, we think too much. Because it's the main character. It represents the whole story.
Yeah.
So we want it to be in certain way.
Yes.
But the side character is like, if it doesn't work, then we make it die lah. We let it die lah. So
like just slowly don't draw so much. Then eventually
then
find
fade
another
out,
one.
fade out. Then we put in another one. But that is the part that we will make it freely, so he can do a lot of shit things. Which is more interesting compared to the main character.
That time when I draw the comic also, like, because I said, oh, Dudu is loving, very positive.
Yeah.
So it's like,
It's no fun when it's like
already
positive.
frame up like, this is the characteristic that she's going to react this way, a certain way only. Then my Milo dinosaur is like, because I purposely put like, oh, he's big and strong, but then he sometimes daydream. So because of the daydream part, and then he's like sometimes blur, right? Then when I draw the comic, it's like a lot of ideas thrown to him. At one point, right,
He becomes
like draw few pages of like a lot of stories like related to him until I need to stop. I purposely like stop drawing too many in order to like focus back on Dudu is the boss of the kopitiam, and then like, okay, need to slow down to push this side character so much out. Then I rearranged the page also. At one point, it's like, I had 5-6 comic page also all about him. Cannot.
and Dudu is going down.
I said, cannot. Like, yeah, that's a whole thing, right?
But you also happen to my 𝑎𝑘𝙍𝙀𝘿𝙄𝙏 as well, because as you mentioned, my main character 𝑎𝑘𝙍𝙀𝘿𝙄𝙏 also is a character that wanted to share his love with everyone. So it's a very positive character. But the Froggy is a naughty, playful character. Right? So all the incidents that I plan in the stories is always start from the Froggy.
Froggy did something and then
it makes like 𝑎𝑘𝙍𝙀𝘿𝙄𝙏 into trouble, things like that.
Which I think all the short animations, it's always Froggy.
The focus is always on Froggy.
He did something stupid, did something naughty, and
then the 𝑦uRe try to solve
the problem.
Right? Something like that.
So that is the restriction we create. Like, trying to bring the positive vibe.
Yeah. Sometimes also like should we like make it like go wow a bit, like instead of. But of course, when you create character, you always have to be like conflict with each other.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. One will be like quiet, the other one will be like a playful character.
Yeah.
So there's more interact. If two is playful, then you'll be lost control.
We always choose the quiet one as the main character.
I don't know. I think also because of maybe our characteristic as well, we want it to be peaceful. We want it to be positive lah. So the first impression, it has to be a kind character.
Yes.
Things like that. So we also have this mindset is that when this character is kind, then it's easily to approach like brands.
I mean there's the commercial side, and it's also other than brand, is just like more welcome by everyone I would say that. And it's something like a inner, like our outer ego also. Because as much as we try to be like the perfect person, of course we are not that kind of people, right? Then when we draw something, we also like this character is things that we might not be perfect, but this character should be kind of perfect lah. The kind of way to draw it out. So, and then whenever we have this character, we also have someone who counter whatever they are doing. So
those,
but the rebellious one always get more likes lah.
True.
The world is like that lah. The rebellious one is always everyone like
get more attention.
Yeah, get more attention than the normal one.
Yeah. So this year we are hardworking enough. So as your side, you did a small mini comic book. And also my side also accumulate previous Yurine Kosama stories and then also make into like a comic book. So I think like it's always best to have like a printed material. So it's also provide to anyone that is not like buying toys, but they want to know more of your work. So they will eventually they will actually buy your printed material, so they can actually read it to understand more of your work until like a point that he or she like it, and then she will start. They want to buy
something more
from you.
I think it's also all this comic, all this is like very common to many, I would say, illustrators out there. Like all these books, comics, all this in a printed form is a way to basically, you don't know who will pick it up. Because like we go like let's say we attend toy convention, only those who like toys will be there. Then
they are there just to buy toys, I would say. So the budget is on toys.
Of course we can introduce the comic and whatever there, but these people already saw your toys, already know what you're going to sell, or what are you doing in that convention, right? But let's say if like your comics and things like is in those bookstore, which anyone can see. There's no like specific crowd, like target. Only people who like toys will go in. So this one is like anyone you like
exposed to everyone.
You like book, you don't like book, you randomly go into this bookstore.
Maybe you just go in to buy a pencil. Then
then you saw
accidentally
the cover is like quite interesting, or maybe you recognize the character from somewhere. Then there's a comic actually. Then you might pick it up, and then you just like that randomly you gain a new follower. So
and then also because sometimes when we are in toy convention, we have to like keep repeating to introduce the character to the collectors.
Correct.
So we need to talk so much just to let them know the backstories. But when we have the books,
we
just show them. Then they read it, then they will know more about this character. That is one of the fastest way. I would say.
This is one way to which like encourage me to come up with the zine for last event, to like tell people like my doo is not from Ice Age. That is the number one comment from KLIF, KFKL. Any event that people saw my things like, oh, this one look like from Ice Age
because of the eye, right?
Of the eyes, So.
But at least something relate to your character, you know. I mean, they got your attention.
I need to find, like, previously we keep like when the visitor of the event saw it, and then when they point at it, then we have to tell, oh no, it's not from Ice Age. I did it. So when the previous event need to come up with a zine, like, I keep thinking like what I can do with the zine, like what other topic I can put in a few pages I can tell, and then it's like why not? Let's do something to tell people like this is not from Ice Age. To introduce like why I designed this way, why. So I previously did a reel for that also, but now it's like, hey, like you say, have a printed copy. So when people question like, no lah, this doesn't. I think this one from Ice Age. You buy this one and go read. I let you read now.
But you always like when people comment to your things during conventions, it's also a very good like a starting point to have a conversation with
at least they stop. You catch their attention already. Not
no
like,
matter good or bad.
Not like they walk past on it.
That one is the worst.
At least they stop and then they start questioning, and then it's good to like there's the time when we take the opportunity to introduce ourselves and then introduce the work and then
build a
slowly
relationship with
encourage
them.
them, and then tell them about the backstory to the point like sometimes they might just laugh and then
Walk
okay,
away.
yeah,
But at least
they have an impression
yeah,
already.
yeah.
Or they might just, or they won't buy anything, but at least maybe they just follow the Instagram first. So that is the thing that we try to build when attend this kind of convention with all these conversations.
Yes.
Yeah.
To like even though they didn't like support this round, maybe in the next round they saw again, then they will just pick up.
So that is the thing about more active to attend local event, which I see the effect already. Like from KIF, then the next event is KFKL. Then someone's like, "Oh, I saw this in KIF. I saw your things before." Then they this time stop and really talk. So it's like, oh, they recognize the character. So it's like, oh, at least that's why I say like, oh, at least my decision to be more active locally sort of pay off slowly.
Yeah.
So it's like very encouraging lah.
Yeah, and then also the miniature that you made for the Sungai Wang
Miniature Malaysia.
That one also I would say it actually bring a lot of like positive feedback from there, right? Like people like spend more time like looking for your character in the all the miniature setup.
Yes, correct.
So
I mean there's a lot of
fun game.
It's a fun game, and then of course majority who got that is tourists. I'm not sure if they will follow me or what, but at least that someone
at least a good memories for them.
Someone out there hunt for dudu in the museum and then own a pair of dudu made by me. So I don't know who they are, I don't know where they are, but they are out there.
Maybe when they want to know more, they will actually look for the informations for that.
Because I mean, this one to shout out to miniature Malaysia team also lah. Everyone who found, they will take a photo and post on their social media. So like I know all the winners.
Oh, okay, cool.
I saw the photo, and then every post I will comment congrats, and then I will share that post. So hopefully they see it, and then this is the creator who commented. So
it's a very good interactive lah. It also like win-win for both parties as well.
Yeah, correct.
That's a very interesting collaboration as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for your side, I think this one also thanks to attending Elephant Hong Kong and Shanghai, where we got 5 to 4 days and then long hours, and they provide us canvas and everything. Then
and there's a lot of live drawing on the spot. So
I think from there you sort of more actively
got
exploring, to paint more, and one thing lead to another, and then you start doing your solo show, overseas solo show also to show your art, your canvas painting and things like that.
I personally never, because I'm doing comics, so I'll just deal with inking, black line. So I don't really, when it comes to coloring, it's more on like a digital coloring. So but during like Elephant period, I'm attending Elephant in Hong Kong. As you mentioned, we have 5 days there. Then we are staying there like maybe 10 to 8 or 9. So the whole day.
Basically whole day
lah. So there's no way you don't do anything there. So the organizer actually provides us, kind enough to provide us canvas and also art material.
All the tools
all the tools. Basically they want us to paint. But okay, we are happy to do so lah. And then we have friends like we have friend Jefferson. He also into painting as well. So and then I have this habit, like every time I painted one piece of work, I will actually send it to him to get his feedback. Then he will tell me, is it I done too much, or I'm certain stroke I'm not confident, or is this style is nicer or better or something like that. So we will talk about it. Then from there, because when I'm painting in the events, I don't really like focus on the sales. I'll just experiment with the colors and trying out different style, things like that. Not worrying about sales, you know.
Yeah.
So we just paint freely. We just paint whatever things that we wanted. Then apparently, when we exhibit out, 5 days definitely we produce a lot. We keep painting and then have fun. When exhibiting, when we put it up, some people actually pick it up.
Yeah.
So
The very first year, we have a corner that become a gallery on set.
yeah, we fill up the walls with canvas.
Like 6 of us, 5 of us.
Yeah.
Everyone draw two. Then
Yeah.
of course, like the rest, I would say among all, I'm the least experienced in terms of this kind of traditional artwork. But since everyone is doing, and then we have the tools and provide whatever that we need, so it's like no harm lah, nothing to lose also. Just draw. Then there's like at least, of course, mine like not really up to the standard, but still get to experience and then slowly like plant this seed in myself. Like, oh, maybe next time I can.
Yeah. It's always fun to like encourage everyone to try out something fun. Not to like you have to pay something that can really sell or things. Just enjoy the progress. So after that section, I kind of like gain some confidence on that. But because I'm not from like a fine art background, so that I have no proper way to like how to enter, how to like do a gallery show or things like that. But after trying out like few exhibitions in airspace, one in airspace in Taman Konglot and Taman Permaisuri, Taman Permaisuri, and also attend and did one show early 2024 in Taiwan.
The Daruma one,
the Daruma team, and then that's the response is average. Sales is not that good, and I actually spend a lot of like money on the shipping
because yours is a customized canvas, right?
Yeah, I thought like I want to draw things that is big, so I did a lot of like fancy cut out.
Yeah.
Instead of like normal square or round shapes.
The first time we saw in airspace, which I say airspace, for those who don't know, is considered the before A4A. Yeah.
A4A.
Now it's like expand into A4A GMBB, but before this is like a small space. It's called airspace in Permaisuri. So that time, the first time is like we saw your 𝑘𝑢rateng-sama head. Like a die-cut canvas, and then the whole 𝑘𝑢rateng-sama die-cut canvas, and you draw paint on it.
Because I'm not that confident, so I always thought, okay, if I'm not confident, I have to do something else to like get attention.
At the value.
So I do some
die-cut canvas, like one very different shape, no longer square or that kind of thing.
And then I thought like big is better.
Yeah.
Eventually, because of when you are still new, people will actually buy your smaller piece instead. So then they will see how you progress. When you are like really commit into this scene, you commit into this like painting, then they will start to like getting more and more from you lah.
Yeah.
So correct. I would say, if for my experience, like we can always start from something smaller canvas. Then maybe during the exhibitions you can actually have like maybe 3 sizes, like the small size, the medium, and also one of the main visual, which will be the biggest.
But the smaller canvas isn't more difficult to
yes,
express.
of course.
I think the medium size is more like
you have to like give them like the
F4 size,
like the what you call that,
options
options are like when you buy Coke in McDonald's, you
Yeah.
have small cup, medium cup,
Then
and
the
big
large
cup.
one, then
So
the price
you-
is a bit different only. Then you maybe
yeah.
buy the big one.
Something like that.
But the small one usually is the most difficult to draw, like a lot of details.
Not
or what.
you have to you have to be slightly simple. Like it cannot be too complex because
yeah.
it's small.
Yeah.
It need to be like when you look at it, you immediately get the message.
lah.
So of course, painting smaller piece will consume like lesser time compared to the big one.
Yeah,
But
man. Sometimes big one,
sometimes big one is more fun
like you just take a big brush. Then the
Yeah.
The
True,
small
true,
one
true.
is like,
Depends on the content
depends on how you want to do it.
But when it's small, when you draw details, it's also have certain effects also. So apparently starting after I came back from like Taiwan, after 𝙁𝙊𝙍𝙀𝙿𝙄 person in charge, the person in charge. The person in charge give me comments also. Give me comments also like what to improve and also like what things that you need to consider. Then I start to like really thought about it, and then I kind of like throw away all the curating method that I learned before. Start from fresh, deal with, because I used to be so OCD that
everything
all
clean.
the colors has to be super flat.
Very clean.
Flat until like people like questioning me, is this
print
printed? I'm like, wow, I spent a week just to paint this.
Then you say
flat.
it's printed one.
So
but that proof like how
how
clean
how
you,
clean it
you
is,
do for your brush, like no brush stroke. Sometimes you see those acrylic paint, sometimes it's like there's a layer, you can see like brush stroke.
Yeah.
Like few layers of paint,
Yeah.
you can see the thing coming out. But it's like yours is like flat, clean, means like, wow, you really brush until cannot see any.
Yeah, it's like layer by layer by layer.
Yeah.
So I have to like throw all this away, and I start to like develop another style. It's not that I don't like the style, it's just that I don't used to paint like that, but I can paint like that.
You want
The messy kind of like a
break your habit.
break my habit. Yeah, kind of break my habit. I start to play with the colors, layering, and patch by patch also, and I start to play with shadow, things like that. So from there, I felt that I have more fun instead of like drawing everything in like perfect flat.
Yeah.
So playing with the color, playing with the messiness is kind of giving me a satisfaction.
Yeah.
And when I show to Jefferson, and he say, "Oh, you change."
Like
So
you cut off from the
you're not
the
you're
chain
not like
anymore.
robots anymore. You're like human now. The comment.
Yeah.
So I felt like I kind of like put in my feelings into the painting. So every stroke, not to say that it's very it's not that calculative. It's more like
no
just
longer like a plan.
yes
kind of thing,
yes. I used to have like when I sketch it, then I would do like coloring in the iPad
to make sure
the
you
color.
know what color.
Yeah. I don't screw up the painting.
Yeah.
But from then until now, I don't like put in anymore. I don't do color tests anymore. I'll just paint, and then throughout the progress, I will like, this should
Maybe
be like
change.
more paint color, or this should be like more sand color, things like that. It's really based on the mood of the day, something like that.
It's more you now lah.
Yes, I would say
like from the painting itself, be it like, of course you have a theme for most of your painting, like this is, and everything will relate to something, right? But without knowing the theme, when you look at it, like for myself, I only go for few art exhibitions. I'm interested to look at it now, and then when I first see your new style, right, it's like can feel like, oh, you're enjoying this part now.
Okay.
It's no longer like, oh, I do this because I want to finish a painting. It's more like, oh, I want to express something, and then I paint it according to you. you feel more free based on the painting. Like
So it's very hard to describe the feeling, but when it's more enjoying, I would say it's not like
for work or for
it's not like doing like clients work
yeah.
that you have to like work based on certain requirement. But when painting is more like you're like conversation with yourself.
Yeah.
Like
I think previously your previous style is like, wow, the moment out of line is like, oh shit,
it's
how
not
to
perfect.
cover.
Something like that.
Then-
So
Now it's
I think we used to train to like servicing. So now it's back to more like a self-express. So the outcome will definitely be very different.
yeah.
And then for the team that I do for my paintings are mostly from things I observe and also things I felt about lately, things like that. So like sometimes when I emo, then I'll start painting. Eventually the works will
show that
moment.
yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah. So that part also, like, because after that you also do have your own gallery to, of course, the first show is yourself, and eventually you give opportunity to the rest to like do the show. Like, what's the difference? Like, because you work with other gallery before for your own shows, and then now you're also a curator. Like, what is the difference and how you find the balance?
Of course, be an artist will be definitely more simple lah. You just need to get the work ready, then you just bring over to gallery to set up. Then the gallery will actually sell it on your behalf. But when I start running my own gallery, the hardest part is that I don't have any portfolio because I never did any gallery show I mean, I never run a gallery before, so I don't have any like client list
that you can blast
that
out.
I can blast out. Yeah, mostly will just be my friends. So throughout like I've been running this for like a year. Start building some regulars, and of course, one of the challenge will be dealing with artists because I'm artist myself, so. I know every artist will have like last minute
yes,
we call that we start work at very last minute lah. So
the idea or whatever will only come in when you are closer to deadline.
Yes, I know the feeling. The feeling. Even myself, sometimes I will have this issue as well. So I have to like keep track with them, every like maybe 1 month before, then I would like make sure that they would deliver things that I need to fill up the space. And of course, some artists will plan the whole thing themselves. So that one is the most convenient one, as they only like come over and set up. Then they already know how to display and what they want to highlight, things like that. And then they also have the idea like what is this exhibition about. They even have stories as well. So
those are the one that make your life easier.
Yeah, that is like they just need to brief me, then I can just sell the idea. Then I can just talk to any like visitor, then this is the idea, this is the concept for this show, and then each piece will have what kind of stories behind, things like that. So it's good to have artists that has prepared everything, but some artists that don't have experience. So I would say like when I run gallery shows, I realized that storytelling is very important. It's not about like how well you draw, and it's also not about like what's the pricing, but if there's a good story behind the work, people will actually pick it up and people will actually appreciate it. Yeah, things like that.
Correct.
So I also like when all the artists, when whoever that came to me and wanted to do shows, I will discuss with them like what's your shows about, what can you do, or what can we do differently this time, like the whole setup, like instead of like the big one in the middle, side one, small one at the both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Is that any things that we can do differently?
Different, yeah.
Is that, can we do a game, or can we do like a small workshop, or can we do sharing, things like that? We, other than just people come in, like maybe spend like 5 minutes walking in your small space,
Yeah.
then
Then
they
go.
don't
They don't feel anything.
yeah,
and then
they go buy coffee already. So we have to think of things that can catch their eyeballs. So every show will plan differently lah.
Yeah.
So we wanted, that's the part that is, because some of the artists are very shy. They're afraid of talking. So then I have to be the person that do.
They just want to do art.
Surprisingly, after I realized, after you do art, right, it's not just like painting. You have to do a lot of talking.
Yeah. You
Then
have to
only
sell
Yeah.
your stuff to people.
Yeah, something like
Sell
that.
your
Something like that.
story, sell your idea. Yeah.
Yeah, so I also like tested out lah. So but compared to those like bigger gallery, because my space is kind of like very small, kind of cozy. So it's more like it's not so formal, I would say.
Yeah.
You can play a lot of different things. Instead of like a big gallery, it has to be like every drawing has to be framed up, or
yeah, correct.
Tato have to come or things like that. So mine is more chill lah. So you can come in, you see, you like, you ask.
Yeah.
If you want to look the painting yourself, then I'll just leave you alone. So things like that. So yeah, it's kind of like a new experience for me lah. Because previously I only like focus on painting, and then currently I'm doing like creator. I have to think a lot of things to make sure that each of the show will actually bring profit to the artist as well.
No longer just a platform to
it's not just like showcase. It
and
has
then
to be
add something to your portfolio. Like,
Yeah.
I did a solo show, that's it. But it's supposed to be win-win for your gallery, and then also for the artists themselves. That kind of things. Both sides should gain from this every exhibitions.
And of course, the fun part is that a lot of people come into the space, and then they like it, and then we will actually discuss or throw ideas like you can, if you want to come into this going into this direction, you can try something like this or that. So there's a lot of discussion, and I'm always happy to see a lot of even like illustrator or toy designer, or maybe just like anyone that is wanted to just drawing, they will just come to me, and then they will just discuss.
Yeah.
No matter whether they are going to exhibit in my place, but at least there is
Start a
discussion.
conversation first.
Correct.
Yeah. So it's like, because you did few solo show already and overseas and also locally, and the upcoming one in Bangkok also sort
Planning
of like,
for next month.
Yeah, you also sort of like build up. It's like continuous from your show. You have an idea, and then you have a theme for your exhibition. Then so all your artwork is like related to that theme. I think this is between you and the gallery, or yourself set up like, I want to do this thing, then you just proceed.
This is one of the, I would say, one of the comment that I got from 𝘎𝙍𝙀𝘿𝙄𝙏. So she basically shared a lot of like her experience because she also run a gallery for many years.
Correct.
And she got lots of experience, and then she also told me like things that artists need to like take care of. So at that time, after I came back from Taiwan, I also like sought out like, okay, if I wanted to really go into this direction, I have to like really build the kind of like people can recognize the series. So of course, I will definitely use Yuri and Kosama as the main theme. Then I will actually wanted it to separate into like 3 episodes, like a trilogy.
Okay.
So at least every time when I do the show, people can recall what's happening from the previous one. So at least like three shows will actually took like it actually takes like maybe 2 years, minimum 2 years to showcase, because let's say 1 year you have 2 shows is good enough, I would say.
Yeah.
It's busy enough, I would say. Because there's tons of works you need to like prepare. It's not like you want to draw, you draw. So I spent 2024, I start painting the first, I start doing the first show in my own gallery, 𝘎𝙁𝙍𝙀𝙿𝙊𝙒 Hello World.
Hello, yeah.
So I'm using this word world in every of the shows. Then after that, I do the second show, Goodbye World, 𝘎𝙁𝙍𝙀𝙊𝙁 Goodbye World in Hong Kong, Gallery. So it's like imagine it's like the Star Wars trilogy lah, like New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and also Return of the Jedi. So each of them will represent like different period of my emotions, I would say. Like Hello World is more like a introduction, like this is me. What's about myself. So I will use 𝘎𝙁𝙍𝙀𝙊𝙁 to express the character. Then after that, the Goodbye World is more like, it's a little bit emo. It's a little bit on the negative side. The things
I
like
time thought like Hello World and Goodbye World and no more already. then the new one also still surrounding the same.
yes.
Right?
So
It's
Goodbye
like,
World, Goodbye
again.
World is more like the obstacle that I encounter. Like how that time is like I face a lot of like difficulties, and I wanted to turn the energy into a painting, and then I want it to be. I didn't want it to be like super emo. I want it to be like you use this emo strength to turn it into something that you can use to like you can make your you can it gives the feeling you can do it lah. After you face all these obstacle, eventually you will see the sunlight, something like that. So is Goodbye World is more like a farewell to all the challenge in the past years. Okay. So then comes to the latest one, which will be taking place at 23rd of August in Middle Gallery. So that one is 𝘎𝙁𝙍𝙀𝙊𝙁 New World. New World is more like it's like after I went through all the difficulties, all the challenge, what's the things that I look forward to?
Like reborn to
reborn. Come on, like
the looking forward to
a better self, something like that. So that's why I set into like three like a trilogy, like 3 episodes. And people, if you've been following this series, you can see the changes also. So it's because I would always suggest to sometimes when we plan shows, right, we want it to make the lifespan longer. Instead of like every time you have new things, so people kind of like hard to pick it up. So if you have something like let's say when you do a show, you will have like, let's say you did one already, then the second one will have like maybe 80% of what you did previously, and maybe like 20% is like something new. Something you experimental with to test out the market, not like entirely like 100% new. So people will think like, what's happened to your previous style? You change something else.
It's like, other than the style and the things, like it should, I think, best to relate to each show.
Yes.
So people get to connect to everything. Like, they can look back to your Instagram or what, they'll see like, hey, this is connected.
It's like when the first show you're doing flowers, then the next show you're doing buildings. so how you want the collector to collect your work? It's like I love your flower series, only, but no, it's like buildings. So it's very hard for collectors to actually pick it up. So it has to be like continuous from the previous one. Then only you slowly change your style, or slowly change a bit on your content. So for these 3 rounds, of course in betweens I will have like a smaller show in maybe affordable art, and also Mango Art Festival in Thailand. So that one is like it's like a little bit like spin-off. A smaller team, like talking about like ordinary days or some slice of life kind of stories.
Yeah.
So that is like a spin-off. Yeah.
But it's still
It still relate to the main.
yeah. It's like if you put together, it's still a show. I think for all these artwork, when you put together, I don't know what is your plan after the Bangkok solo show, right? Maybe it's like you do one is like to put everything together. I think it's still you won't feel like how come this part is one thing, this part is one thing. But when you put together, I think it still looks like this is one whole show.
Yeah, the flow is still there.
Yeah,
when I put it out, the flow is still there, and then the color wise, it won't like jump too far.
Too far, yes.
Yeah, it's still the tone that I'm used is more like a earth tone. It's also currently my favorite, like green, sand, yellow, things like that. So a little bit like indigo, blue. So those are like very calm colors. So that's when I start planning. So when I wanted to do this, I start to plan this. So even when artists come to me, I would say this is if you are doing a show in my place, this will not be just one show. It has to be like a sequel. Maybe not in my place, maybe in somewhere else. So when you just do this, you have to plan on the second or the third or the fourth, things like that. That's what I told them. So you don't put all the focus on this.
And then later on go do something else.
This is not your last show, I would say. This is another. This is your first show. Eventually you will have more coming out.
Yeah, correct.
So some of the artists, of course, I would say most artists that paintings are not like their main job.
Strength, yeah, correct.
They will definitely be doing some freelance for other things, including myself also. So of course they are taking their extra time to paint, and of course after other than my show, when I have other opportunity from different like exhibition space, I would definitely invite them as well. So to make sure they continue to like work on their work and to showcase in other place instead of my place. My place is like just a kickstart for them.
Kickstart for them,
yeah.
The space itself is not so big, so
it's for you to experience like how does it look like.
Easier to prepare.
Yeah. But not easy also.
Not so
not
easy.
easy, because you need like maybe at least 15 piece of small work.
Yeah. If you want to fill up, at least there's a three walls basically. Yeah.
Previously, I also try like maybe exhibit like 3 weeks. Oh, it's exhausting, man.
Yeah.
Like 3 weeks, cannot. And because I realized that there's so many activities in KL every weekend, so people will only spend attention like maybe the first 2 weekend on you.
Yeah.
So eventually now the exhibitions in my gallery will be just only like 1 weekend to 1 weekend.
Yeah.
So
I think it is also good enough lah.
Yeah, you don't have to drag too long, because
like, you drag too long. Sometimes the original idea, I think, drag too long is like, what if people want to see but they are not in town, so you drag on. But then it's like too long also. Sometimes maybe
if he wanted to go to
it's like the second week maybe just 2 more people coming.
Yeah. So
like
so the main one will be if they're really interested in your work, they will come at the first
weekend, and then those who miss out, then
maybe they will come on the second.
Weekend.
Yes. Normally second weekend we will do some maybe small events.
Just
like,
to draw the crowd.
Just to draw the crowd, or put on some maybe plus point to the show as well, to share, like artists share more ideas what they can do. But of course, the best thing like running a gallery show is that you have the artists there for the show. That's the best part, because most people come, they wanted to chat with the person. Yeah. So I'm happy to see the artists that are invited. They all really take out their time to come gallery every weekend, to stay there to talk with the visitor. So it's very nice.
I think it's like that's the most basic requirement, I would say. Like if you're doing a show,
it's good for the artists to know their audience as well.
Correct. You get immediate feedback instead. Like of course you already know the story of their creation, then you can help them to introduce, to talk to the people who come. But best is still the creator, the artist itself, explain everything.
Yes, definitely. I'm just like, even though
You're
when
just
I
a messenger,
yeah, I'm
right?
just a messenger. Because I'm not the one that do the painting. So
Like the emotion is not
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Oh, he draw this one like that, because like that. Then, oh, cool. Yeah.
Maybe to the visitor, I'm like trying to sell the work.
So yeah, it's like,
but when they spoke to like the artist, is like they are listening to his experience.
Story,
instead of like listening to me. So, this guy
want to
wanted
sell.
to sell work.
Yeah, so that's the difference.
Yeah.
But it's like you also will sort of like put this, your experience or your own, when you curate your own shows, right, for other gallery, also will implement this kind of ideas like, oh, it's best to have a theme for your show that you can do long run, then you will expand. Because sometimes we feel artists, or they just think like, oh, my friend have a gallery, I just use her.
But okay, when you have the space, right, then you have some unsold work, you just bring over there to display. There's no concept.
Yeah.
So it's very hard to push as well.
It sort of like defeat the purpose also as a solo show.
Yeah, solo show you definitely
Like
has to be
basically
like
basically it's a same of like you just get a table and then put your artwork there, and then
but like yourself when you do every time you attend events, you definitely have something that you wanted to focus on.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. That's like this time I wanted to focus on kopitiam, as maybe like certain part of the kopitiam, like what things that you want to sell. Yeah. That's the thing, like we cannot sell everything, but it has to be something that is only like the main focus on. Main focus. Yes. Let's say when I do paintings, right, let's say I do 10 pieces, then maybe I will have like maybe 3 pieces are like side character. Then the main one will have like maybe 7 pieces. Most people will actually pick up the more popular one, let's say the main character, or maybe Froggy, but they wouldn't actually pick up the side one because they are not familiar with that. But the side one, it has to be in the series because that is the part that stand out the main character. Things like that.
To complement the whole thing, like push the main character, like this is the main one. That's why majority of the artwork or majority is here.
Yes.
Then at the same time, you also sort of like introduce these side characters to whoever who knows, like they really saw like, this is different.
Yeah. Because some people like niche thing.
Like,
so that's something they don't want the main character, they want something else. So that is a bonus. But if you draw everything like a main character, it will not stand out. So every piece is so important. Yeah. That is so hard for you to like push it.
Yeah. There are some artwork is like sometimes like merchandise or what also is like
you definitely have to sacrifice one or two.
I want to do that just to include inside. So it will make you choose the one that I really want to sell.
Yes. Sometimes when the ugliest one,
then people buy.
You never know one. Sometimes, especially when nowadays when you do things that is related to meme, so people can easily connect to it, and then they just
will laugh and buy.
Yeah, they love it, then they buy. So that is also one of the things that I actually put in my painting as well. There's some memes in the drawing that I like. So I'll just convert it into the stories. Something like that.
Yeah, definitely not easy. It's like
I think it's also because I'm from like a graphic design background, or also like let's say advertising background. So it has to have a purpose. And then you have to like estimate your loss and also your gain at the same time. So if I do this, how does it attract people, things like that. So if you notice, if you came to my show, right, you will see that I have big pieces and then I have one very extremely small pieces. So I want to bring the contrast of people to ask, hey, what is that?
So small?
And then maybe sometimes we can play around with the space also, like normally people will have like people will just hang it like in a very straight line, but I purposely put it like up and down. Or maybe like certain one is on the bottom.
Put at the one corner on the floor.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. That is the one that caught attention. And also, I always like kids that coming to my gallery. They always see things that adults don't see one.
Yeah.
I like put a row of characters on the bottom of the shelf or things like that. They will actually spot it.
Pick one.
They will spot it, and then they will have fun with it. So, but sometimes the adult is like they went into the gallery space that they think this is a formal thing, so that they don't really have fun with that. So I want people to have fun with that.
They only see the eye level, whatever on the eye level.
Yeah, they thought,
like, okay, cool.
I cannot touch it, I have to see this. But there's always something fun. And then and my painting also, each of the titles has a meaning. Then all the titles will lead to one like answer. The answer actually will put underneath the painting. So every time after you read the title, you have to squat down
and then
to see the answer underneath my painting. That's the thing that it's also like ice breaking when people like standing at the painting, they will say, "Oh, bottom there's something at the bottom." So
will you tell them or you let them discover?
Most of them they know. So they will. Then after I tell them, then they will see it. Then we will start.
They will go back to see the rest.
Yes. Then we will start to do conversation. So that's one thing, because of course sometimes everyone's so shy, then they don't dare to ask or anything. So that's the part that I want to interact with the visitor as well. So apparently nowadays, whenever time I exhibit my work, everyone automatically squat down and see.
They already know. I think from your first show and then the one in Hong Kong, because when you start promoting your artwork, you will show the photo like there's the word below. Yes. So those who know you already, they will start looking, and then I think the rest of the one who don't follow, right? If they see like, why is these people keep squatting down? They also curious,
they were
right?
curious. Yes.
That's it.
So there's something I thought of, like I wanted to have starting a conversation with them So that's where we can start talking. So there's one part of I want them to not just look at art, but to have fun with it.
Like make them remember this exhibition. Sometimes we go exhibitions, like we see through the artwork already, like maybe a few weeks later, it's like, what did I see last week?
Yeah, and also because I like quotes a lot, so I've been collecting quotes from movies, from novels, everywhere or even from song lyrics. It actually touched me, so I would just convert it into like the. Normally when I paint, I won't have the image first. I will actually look at quotes, then only I start to have image.
Like imagine.
Imagine like what this phrase can turn to
artwork.
I will do it that way. So that is. So I listen to a lot of love song.
So that is the minimum requirement for those who.
Of course, this is just my way of working.
Your way, but it's also let everyone out there to keep this in mind. Like in the future, if let's say they want to do a show, not just like, oh, you only do this because you are going to do it in Michael's gallery, but out there, even when you want to do something, you want to draw something, or like find the purpose. Like what message you want to present, then from there you expand and put it into your artwork, so everything will relate together.
Yeah, something like that. But basically, this is like the inspiration from this artist called Santor.
This one we saw his art in River City, Bangkok.
Yeah.
In 2023.
Yes.
Right? The solo show, like, wow. We randomly go in, and then all the artwork is like, the focus is like very small. Everything is a scenery.
It's a scenery.
Then the focus is like
scenery.
tiny.
The character is very small.
Yeah.
And then during that time, I still remember the experience I have is like, there's so many people there. They are chit-chatting, they are taking photos, things like that. But when I look at the picture, then I look at the drawing, then I look at the titles.
Title.
There's one moment I start crying.
Like it's just connected with the painting already. Right?
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's so. That's the impact.
The impact that I think you did that to Jeffrey also in Hong Kong, right?
Yeah. One of the painting I did.
Yeah. Then he saw and then he cried and then he bought it.
Yeah. Something like that.
I think these are the
small things that connect to the viewers.
Yeah, correct. Like of course, we don't know when let's say we do the artwork or whatever, we'll connect in that level. But when it does right, it's like wow.
Yeah, I kind of like I think the phrase that caught my attention is like I'm coming home or something like that. Yeah, so that is the
Do you
part.
remember which artwork is it?
Kind of forgot. I have to scroll back. Yeah, but the wordings really touched me
Yeah.
at that moment.
This is one that
I think it's because that time I've been like traveling a lot and I
see,
seldom
you
at
say
home.
You see airport,
I see you more than I see my parents. So yeah, I mean maybe that moment really touched me.
It also like because River City is like so many exhibition. I only remember his work.
Yeah, man.
All the exhibition we went in, because like the entire place is like GMBB, but it's gallery only. All exhibition is like very big scale one.
Yeah, I can spend there whole day.
Only remember his work, and then immediately we asked because River City ground floor there's a souvenir shop where they sell all the artworks, all the merchandise from all these galleries, right? Yeah, like when we went down, we asked. Just so happened the postcard set is not there yet.
Yeah, they sold out.
Then all of us like, then we asked when is it coming? Like next week or
next
something.
week. Longer there.
The only chance we get to can buy his work, and then like.
Yeah. But thanks to my friend Puffy, she actually bought one of the postcards for me. Yeah, I'm so happy to see. Because when I saw the painting, right, I like share to my friend, so she also like it. Yeah, it's so good.
The
experience is so good.
Looks so simple, but
it looks simple, but
it's not simple at all.
Yeah, it's not simple at all. And then especially the surroundings are so noisy.
But when you look at the artwork, it's like suddenly everything covered, no sound anymore. Like you're just focused on the artwork. Like wow. Then you move to the next one. That noisy. Then you see, quiet again. That's the power of artwork.
Yeah. Damn impact. Wow. Yeah. So you guys can go Instagram and check out the work SUNTUR. Yeah.
It's like I would say like for myself also, I sort of exploring this part because I'm totally blank. Consider a blank page for myself So it's like I explore, do comic. I want to fulfill my childhood dream. I do comic. I do zine. Then I throw this idea to Michael. It's like, hey, next year I want to do solo show. Then he first thing like, okay, you need to practice painting first.
Because you're not from the
art background.
Yeah, art background. So I would say that to make it more presentable, so you will need to like put in more effort, like how you want to present it.
Yeah,
things like
I was
that.
joking with my girlfriend at times. Like, I think from now onwards, whenever I come here for podcast, it's like 1 hour podcast, 1 hour painting.
Oh, that's us. We got art section later.
No lah. Eventually, when the whole idea start form up, I think
I mean when you attend events, definitely will bring you like extra ideas. So just slowly build the story that you wanted to tell.
And also the moment I'm into certain things, then I'll pay more attention. like comic wise, it's like recently I also start buying comics to see like how people do, and then like children book also bought a few to see what is it about. It's like keeping all this in mind, like eventually to do will appear in all these different form in media or printed idea or whatever. So
Yeah.
so even painting also, like you ask me like, oh, what style do you think like you like to present that? Like,
Just to choose between you want outline or you don't want outline. Outline is also
also a thing already.
It's very different approach already.
Yeah. Then Michael straight asked me this question, and I was like, then I start scrolling like all the artists I follow, like, oh, I like this style, but can I do this? Or is it, or maybe it's too complicated for my level. So like, oh, then I go through it. Yeah. It's exploring, like start to pay more attention on all this stuff.
Yeah, of course, like comics and children books will be like very two different things. So it also like when I wanted to do children books, also I spent years just to understand how does it work, and then only I start doing it. But I would say that if you have some ideas, just do it first, then amend on the next step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why my first comic, I give one more copy to Michael.
I haven't
to Mark.
give feedback.
We
do it later.
The first one, I did it quite a rush, and then like based on whatever I feel like people should understand, but like for someone experienced like Michael, and then those who really don't know my work, when they read, then it's like, oh, I think you should change a bit here and there to make it more straightforward, or tell the, because my comic got no dialogue. I purposely do it no dialogue, so it's like I want
no dialogue is a very good
I want
direction, but it's also the hardest.
Yeah, it's like I want everyone to able to understand without need
just
to
action.
like translate. Yeah, but because my experience in this is not so much, so sometimes I thought I already delivered the message, but like Michael, my girlfriend, all read. I was like, this one I don't really understand why. Then I need to explain that shit. So there are some part that I miss out.
Yeah. So like maybe there's like skip panel, or maybe there's some certain comic language you didn't bring it out, things like that.
So wait for version 2 lah. The improved version.
Don't worry, at least you started the first one, so eventually that's gonna be more upcoming. Since you already know the flow, because I would say every time we do shows or even we do events, we do new stuff, the first round always the hardest, and it's always like not the perfect one.
Yes, correct.
Because we definitely need to go through the try and error, things like that. Then only we know, like if I don't do my very first show in Taiwan, I won't be doing what I'm doing right now.
True lah.
Yeah, because I'm not really in that industry. I'm like jumping from another industry to that industry. So for me, of course, I have to like keep observing what's happening. So it's not just like I'm just focused on my stuff. So I have to also keep update with different like exhibitions as well, to see what people are doing it. Yeah, things like that.
It is good to go around like see. That's why it's like we like to go toy shop or just any exhibition, friends exhibition or gallery. Even like Malaysia, we sometimes we go National Art Gallery just to take a look, like the traditional art, how they do it. From there you will get some ideas, or you will see how things goes, and then you will implement
how will you do differently if you're doing the same topic or same conversation.
So it's like to start first no matter what lah. At the end it's like we same thing, like people ask us how to start making toys, like start off how to do all this. Like at one point, actually this morning I was sort of like editing this week episode, which we recorded last week. Then I was just like, oh, we are already on 16, right? Last week when you transfer the file, it's already 16. Of course, we have 2 episodes still in file, but it's like, oh, already on 16. So to think of it, we already do 16 weeks of recording. If let's say we split it out,
like 1 year, 52 weeks.
52 already
We
did
did
16.
Yeah.
So because that day we just like, hey, why not want to start podcast? so
and then we just call friends that has the equipment.
So yeah, because we want to start. And now look back, it's not much, but like that, I think 2 days ago you posted something, you tagged me.
Yeah,
we need to do 100 episodes.
do 100
only
episode.
Consider as you did something, right?
Yeah.
And I said, the number seems like wow. Then it's like, no, like, come to think of it, it's very achievable,
doable, right?
Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's like 100 episodes.
You guys gonna stick with us for a long period of time.
But
right.
Of course, like we almost running out of topics to talk about from time to time every week, because we're really trying to get our friends over to as guests. That's the main purpose of this podcast, is not just listen to of us.
Yeah. True.
So yeah, we are really hoping our friends to have time to come up and start talking.
Yes.
So we don't have to talk so much. At
Yep.
least next time we have topic, we can keep.
I mean, like we need to
for emergency use lah. Now it's like we keep drawing out from the emergency.
There's no backup.
Like no guess. What to talk this week? Okay, we talk this one.
Okay. No, I think everyone busy running
I think
running
we
events.
by that time it's like we need to have to plan way ahead to like book their time. Then our time also must fit in nicely, like to meet and talk to them lah.
Yeah. So
if
look forward.
anyone watching and you have something to share, if you are a toy artist,
or if you have, I would say we will just
open to
anyone that wanted to share your.
If you draw
creation,
if you creative basically,
creative,
if you are art, you are draw, you illustrator. I will even open this to collector, if there's any toy collector out there.
Yeah.
I want to know like what do you collect?
Why you start buying?
Start, and then
why you start buying our stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Whoever, if you are watching this one, yeah. If you want to come up or you want to suggest someone to come up, I think we already have few suggestions in the comment, and yeah, we are arranging that requested
Stay tuned.
person to come up.
Yeah. So I think that's all for this week.
This week, yeah.
Yeah.
So enough of us talking. So same thing lah. Buy magazine. Comment, like, share, subscribe.
Yep.
Then yeah, stay tuned for until next week, next episode.
Yep.
I think
we'll bring new guests. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you guys then. Peace out.
Bye.